Hello folks, welcome to episode 40 on the StrangeCraft server. Upfielder here, and at the end of episode 39 you may remember that I found a room where someone had used up the banners from my area and left a buck telling me to get on with it. So yeah, I still don't know who did that, and yeah, it was just signed the ancient ones, and well, I figure I best follow their instructions. If they're going to go to those lengths to place a room where I'm going to dig for quartz, then that's a pretty big sign, right, that I should be doing something. So we're heading back over to the monument area, and we are going to be working on that this week. So if you remember, we had started putting in some kind of artificial hills. I want to call them mountains, but they're not really mountains at this point, they're hills. So I think I'm going to finish this area off, this grass area, part of the hill, and then I think I'm going to start to make it more mountainous around this sort of the edge of this monument. I think that's the plan. If I look at those kind of stone bits up there, over there, I think it'd be good to kind of top off these hills with actual kind of mountain structures. It's kind of a learning process for me. I've never done terraforming on this kind of scale before at all. I've done some very basic jungle kind of terraforming, but nothing like this. So yeah, we're going to be learning as we go along. A little bit like with the statues, there are going to be mistakes, and no doubt I'm going to have to tear bits down at certain points, but we'll see how it goes. So I placed in a lot of dirt, and I'm just sort of in spectator mode. I'm using Tweakaroo's kind of free fly tweak to look up at this thing. That's looking kind of cool. I've kind of blended it into the mountain or the hill down at the bottom. I think it needs more stone in it. So these cliff faces, I think they need to be stone, and we just need to sort of rugged it up. But it looks fairly natural. All right, I think we'll keep going with this. I think this is going okay. Okay, so I placed in a lot more dirt, and I've also roughed up those kind of cliff faces. So I think the cliff faces are looking a lot better. I think they look a lot better. They look a lot more rugged. They looked a bit flat before, now they don't. And then I've done this whole area over here to kind of expand the cliff. Now I'm not overly happy with this. It's too uniform. It's not, it looks very, very man-made, and that doesn't, yeah, it doesn't sit quite right. So we're going to have to rough this up a bit, but that's okay. This thing's kind of a work in progress. We'll figure that out. So yeah, like the bit to the right looks a lot more rugged. This bit to the left does not. So we'll fix that. So anyway, onto this bit at the top. So I've gone for a kind of new. I've been watching some tutorials on terraforming on YouTube, and yeah, I saw some very good tutorials for more of these kind of, I'm going to borrow a word from Dusty Dude here, gnarly kind of cliff faces, and I think that looks a lot better. I think that looks really cool. I think that's going to work really well with the build. So I'm going to have to figure out how to integrate with what I've already done. I don't want to tear it all down, so I think that looks really cool. Where there's dirt, as we get higher up, there will be snow. I think that looks a lot cooler. So we've definitely got some work to do. We've got a lot of work to do. I've got to figure out how to integrate it, because obviously I can't have a hard line on the right hand side there. That's just going to look odd. But I think this is going to work much better, and it has the benefit of using a few less resources. So that's the plan for this, but now we've got a task set by DK to do. So we're going to go and change it up a little. So we are over at Dusty and DK's and Dusty Dad's clubhouse, and I would say they've been pranked. I'm pretty sure they've been I'm pretty sure they've been pranked. There's a skeleton down there with a phantom head. I saw a pillager head. Lots of pumpkin heads, obviously. That's the meeting room that I need to get down to, but I have a slight issue with it. I don't know who's done this prank. I love it though. So let's see if, oh, that's terrible flying. All I need to do is get in there. Okay, let's go in there. No, they're going to follow me. He's got line of sight. Okay, we're going to fly back up. Okay, now they're going to shoot each other. That's nice. All right, we'll fly back up. Hopefully they will come out. Let's see if we can land on here. That went a bit more successfully than the last one. Okay, so one of them is dead. Come on, walk out, fella. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely a guy with a pillager head on down there. Okay, so the plan is when he comes out is we will swoop back in. Hopefully we'll get into the hole this time. Don't go in there, fella. Don't go in there. We'll block it off, and then we will complete our task. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. I'm blaming the beacon. There we go. Go on, block it up. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, what am I doing? What? Oh, alright. We're going to have to kill those two. Sorry, whoever did the prank. I had to kill those two. I couldn't place the blocks quick enough. I was an idiot. Okay, so here we go. Let's get rid of those. So some people have already been down and placed a chair. So DK wants a chair. In exchange for placing a chair, we can take the 8 diamond blocks and the 4 netherite blocks. That man is way too rich for his own good. Alright, so Dusty Dad's already been down here. I know Carnage has done one of those chairs. I don't know whose the other is. So I want mine to be kind of a rich chair. So I'm going to make it out of a gold block and probably some oak trapdoors, I think. Okay, here we go. One more trapdoor on the back. Oops, there we go. And that is Ab's throne. We'll put a sign over it so he knows it was me. And there we go. Jobs are good, and we're going to break the stone, and we are going to get out of here pretty sharpish. Try not to kill any more of those skeletons. Don't want to ruin whoever's prank that was. Okay, yeah, awesome. To be honest, folks, I think that's all I've got time for this week. It's a bit of a shorter one. The honest truth is, at the moment, I am renovating my spare bedroom to turn it into an office. I already have an office. It's in the smallest room in the house. I want a bigger office. I want a VR headset, if I'm being honest. And I need somewhere a bit bigger if I'm going to be playing VR games at some point. So I am renovating an office. So I'm absolutely shattered. I have been doing that all day today and getting it ready for an electrician to come in. So yeah, apologies for the episode being a bit shorter, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Anyway, folks, I'm Ab Fielder. That's all I've got time for. Goodbye.